Hey guys, welcome to Star Wars on High. Thank you for stopping by. We're back. If you guys are stateside, I hope you enjoyed the long weekend. I know I did. I used my time to build our boy Lego R2 up there. I tried to live stream it, had some issues with my account, but I think those are fixed now. So maybe we'll do some live streams in the near future. But today I want to talk about something I haven't seen enough channels talking about. Today was issue number 1 of War of the Bounty Hunters, written by Charles Soule, and wow, this is a really fun issue. I was not expecting this. So a couple weeks back, I did a little cover of the prelude, right? They did a little prelude issue that gave us an intro to the topic, and let me just give you guys a little background. Basically, this is what happens after the Empire Strikes Back, before Han Solo is delivered to Jabba. And why that might not immediately hook you, right? Boba Fett gets Han Solo stolen and he has to go get him. Why do I care? Well, I'll tell you there's a couple reasons. First of all, the artwork in this comic is gorgeous. So many pretty panels to see, such a unique style. It really pulled me in. Awesome panels. This, alone has me excited. The other reason though is twofold. Number one, we get to learn more about Boba Fett, right? A character, a fan favorite, a character I've always loved. And now that we've seen him again more in The Mandalorian and we're getting more context in these comics, it continues to grow the legacy of this character, which is so awesome. And he's got some really cool moments just in this issue alone. But the other reason is they do something extremely interesting with this story. The reveal at the end of the comic is certainly going to excite some fans. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I will in the second half of this video, but right here, right now, when I'm still keeping it spoiler free, all I can say is a really big kind of reveal that caught me off guard for sure. Some fun little references throughout as well. Some fun characters we've seen, like, Zuckuss, we see Jabba's palace. So stuff we're familiar with, and definitely some surprises. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's $5 on Comixology, or check it out at your local comic store. I definitely think you guys should give it a chance. There's 5 main issues. This is issue number 1, and each month going forward, we'll get another 4 issues. Now, here's the thing. It's going to be 5 issues total, but there's all this supplementary content connected to other stories, connected to other runs. If you're interested and you want to keep expanding, you'll have that opportunity. I have not to this point. Maybe I will as we go along. But my hope is this main issue will keep you engaged, will keep us excited, and tell kind of a fun story. What I like about these, before we go to spoilers, is they add to the lore of Star Wars, but they're not required. So you can watch Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi like we all have and enjoy it as expected. But for the fans who want to spend a little more time and learn a little bit more stories and see more experiences in the galaxy we know and love, this helps that world grow. And if you're not interested, you don't care, you're like, I don't care what Boba Fett did, it ruins it for me, then don't read it. I think that's a really cool thing about this medium, is you can enjoy it if you please and ignore it if you want to. So I recommend like a 9 out of 10 for me on this issue. It really surprised me. I really enjoyed reading it. But we're going to talk about spoilers. Spoilers. Okay. The Crimson Dawn is here. And Kiera. I mean, it's so funny because Kira, we just talked about Solo 2 a couple weeks back, and there was that movement online, and people were like, I want to see more Solo. The movie didn't get enough respect or attention, and we get to see those characters. I mean, what coincidence on the timing there? And what are they going to do with the story? I mean, what kind of the characters are going to introduce in this 5-series arc? I mean, this to me was so unexpected, and I'm very curious to see what we learn. I have a feeling Han Solo is going to be in carbonite the entire time and miss out on the action, which will be kind of humorous a little bit. But it was so interesting to see the impact he's had on the galaxy, the different factions, from the Empire to the Rebel Alliance to Crimson Dawn to Dr. Aphra. Like, there's so many characters that he's touched and been involved with, and he's just a normal human smuggler, and that to me is really kind of fun. It's kind of a fun little reminder there, what his legacy was. So, so many moments like that. A little High Republic reference as well to Chancellor Soule. So obviously you have the Hutt clan, the Hutt leaders here. And one of the really old Hutts wakes up and starts talking about Chancellor Soule. And it's funny because right now in the Marvel comic line, we have the Hutts involved. And again, another little fun tie-in, a little wink and a nod to the audience. I really enjoy having comic material for something I love. I mean, the Star Wars universe, we need to, in my opinion, we need to be excited when it expands and when they try new things, because if we're just going to be limited to, those first 3 movies, and then some of you allow the prequels as well, it will really limit what Star Wars can be. And honestly, if Star Wars 2 is always A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, you don't ever have to consume anything else, you know? So I think that while they can sometimes hurt the legacy of characters, that, you know, I'd prefer we try and do interesting things, and that gives me more Star Wars, than never trying it all and that's all we got. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Were you guys interested in this comic run? Are you going to pick it up? I mean, I'd love to know. I didn't see a lot of coverage on this except for on my Twitter feed, which make sure you guys follow me there, and my other socials as well. And let me know if you do pick it up. I'd be curious to hear what you think. I don't want people to go spend their money on my recommendation and then not like it. So feel free to let me know if I led you astray. Appreciate all your support. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll be back very soon. Talk to you then.